Thanks for joining us today. Jill Brown and Myke Motley with you, going into a quieter holiday weekend after some rough stuff lately.
Things are looking very quiet for much of the country today. A little rain into parts of the west and a little chilly in the northeast, but improving weather conditions for much of the country on Easter Sunday. That's right. We'll tell you all about it. We'll get to that forecast in a moment. Let's start you off with the chill, and you felt that in Boston this morning. You may have even seen a few flakes of snow. Had some reports that rain and snow mixed, fell briefly. It's a little warmer than that now, but these gusty winds that you can see are still going to be blowing through the afternoon, and that gave us wind chills in the 20s. Boy, that guy looks miserable. And now they've come up just a little bit, so it's going to be a slow improvement, but it will look better over the weekend. At least the sun's shining, right? Give you a sense that spring will come. We do have the clouds still hanging in there around Delaware, and they're breaking up a little bit in Virginia and back into West Virginia. We still have cloudy skies. Clear and dry, nice change of pace. There might be some minor flooding problems that still exist around rivers and streams where the runoff is still collecting from 2 days of heavy rain. But we'd have more than 2 days of dry weather to get things back to normal, so that's a good thing. 47 in Boston. That doesn't sound too far out of the norm for this time of year. Problem is it's so windy, it makes it feel like 35. The wind chill's in the 20s in Burlington, and feels like freezing in Rochester. We don't have any more snow in the forecast. However, we do have a cold night ahead with clear skies, and those winds have been dying down as you get out of New England. They're lighter winds, so all of the heat that collects today will radiate out tonight, and freeze warnings are in effect across Ohio, and it looks like around the Erie, Crawford County area in Pennsylvania, and frost advisories farther south. Even in New York State, some of the local National Weather Service offices were talking about fruit trees could be in danger tonight if yours have budded, and if you have the opportunity to do something to keep it warm tonight, that might be a good idea. It's going to be definitely chilly tomorrow morning and maybe Sunday morning too. We'll keep the forecast fine-tuned for you, so stick around for that. Yes, windy conditions close to the low. As that moves away, it's going to get a little bit better. Hopefully this evening the winds will start to die down, but definitely a gusty day from Providence to Boston. Farther south, we have the last bits of rain. Our front is way out here. This is the area of low pressure. This is the front that caused all the problems yesterday. It has gone away, but we're trailing a trough of low pressure. Still a little unsettled. This is rain, though, and we don't have any thunderstorms to tell you about today. Cape Hatteras, look out, here it comes. Raleigh, maybe a couple more hours. It's trying to pivot out. It ended in Roanoke. Should be dry for your drive on Interstate 81. Looks nice and dry back toward Knoxville and Atlanta. Unfortunately, it's not a sunny day, not yet, but you're looking at a high-resolution satellite picture from GOES 10, courtesy of NESDES in Washington, D.C., and we thank them for that, and a little bit of sun that we can see. It looks like coming into Athens, and we might get a few breaks around Augusta for the Masters. We'll be talking about that forecast coming up here shortly. Clouds still hanging tough with just a few breaks. Backing out, you can see that the end of the clouds are in basically Nashville, Louisville already in the sun. So as this whole area pivots out, we'll get back to basically full sun for tomorrow. Nice, sunny, but still cool Saturday. We have this trough of low pressure with our jet stream, and it's going to keep bringing the north winds in and keep it kind of cool through Saturday. It gets a little bit better Sunday, and then a little bit better than that on Monday. So at least we're heading back in the right direction, and the rain is on the way out. So we'll talk about some nice weekend weather coming up in a minute. Mike? And what else is happening around the country? We're seeing temperatures that are on the chilly side into the west and some scattered storms here in the Pacific Northwest as the system moves onshore. Let's take you out to the west and show you the temperatures. First, it's a little chilly out in the northwestern corner. We're into the 40s and 50s. Seattle at 49, also 49 in Portland. Medford, Oregon at 46. We're into the 60s in Southern California, 68 at Los Angeles, 63 at San Diego. But moving a little bit further inland, Las Vegas at 70 and 79 at Phoenix, and into the 80s down towards Yuma, so warmer into the southwestern corner of Arizona. The western surface map is pretty quiet. We do have frontal boundary and low pressure cell feeding some moisture into the west, and that system will continue to move onshore and bring a chance for some thunderstorms around Spokane later on this afternoon, tonight into tomorrow. Scattered thunderstorms there towards Yakima and Walla Walla in Washington, and scattered rain and snow showers into the west. Pacific